Oh, Charlie, farming, money day inside.
Money day inside.
Like when I was driving boat or Uber or maybe selling gadgets,
Yeah.
the the money I was making over there, uh, I can't compare that money
Mm.
to what I'm making now
In fish farming.
in fish farming.
Okay.
Maybe it may not show in my surrounding, but
What do
this
you like? What do you like? Don't show your surroundings.
like sometimes as a farmer,
Yeah.
have you seen that the white collar job?
Mm-hmm.
I would dress like this working in town. Somebody may be in coat.
Okay.
When somebody sees both of us working, they may think the
Perceive the other
person
one has
perceive
money.
that. Yeah,
Okay, I get your point. I get your point.
I hope I hope
get
you
it.
get it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So what I'll say, there is profit in farming.
What's going, guys? Welcome back to another exciting video. If this is the first time seeing me, I'm Charles H. Traditional Evolution Ideas about agriculture in Africa. Today, I'm at a fish farm here in Abilekuma. I'm here at the Weija fish farm, located in Abilekuma, close to the Weija River. The Weija River flows somewhere around here. I'm here to look at the inspiring story of the owners who began the system of fish farm, how they've gone about it. Here, they farm the catfish, there's tilapia, there's another fish known as supaku that is also grown here. So yes, join me as we get into the video. And before we do, take note that this video is sponsored by TundeLaniran Farms. They're into the sale and lease of farmlands. They sell farmlands. And in the diaspora, you want to start your own fish farm here in Africa and you need farmland, you can reach out to them and they will get you sorted out. So yes, check out the details in the description side of the video. Call them, let them know your needs and what you want, and they'll get you sorted out. Before you get into the video, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share this video so other people get to learn about it, to get to learn about the inspiring stories of young individuals or the youth getting into farming and doing amazingly well in the agricultural business. All right, let's get into the video. So I'm here with Saviour. Please, can you like introduce yourself to my viewers?
Okay, I'm Saviour, and then I'm into fish farming.
Okay, okay. So before fish farming, like who was Saviour?
Okay, I was then into driving of Uber,
Oh,
and
okay.
then also into IT. That's fixing of cameras and then selling of laptops and other gadgets.
Okay, okay. So like I'm good with like when it comes to like IT, this laptop fixing.
Yeah, that's it.
I used to sell cameras too.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. But like what inspired it? Because let's say before you are were into that, is it that you studied IT in school?
No, I didn't study IT in school.
So like how did you end up being someone into IT, laptops and stuff?
Okay, in Ghana, everything that brings money, you have to do it. Since I have some
Okay.
knowledge about it, I have to, step into it and then make something out of it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So I want us to go back a bit to look at like Saviour. So like from school to which SS do you go to?
Accra.
Oh, Bleo.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So from like what year was that?
That was 2011.
2011. Oh,
Yeah.
it's been a while. Okay, so from Accra.
I went to Accra Poly.
Okay. So that one was like 3 years or how many years?
Yeah, that was 3 years. Yeah.
3 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Then after that one, where
After
did
that
you
one, I didn't go anywhere again. I was in the system.
that was in the system. Was it that? So let me know. So Accra, what did you study?
General.
General arts.
Yeah.
Okay. So after Accra, because normally the dream is maybe after you're done with Accra, went to Polytechnic.
Yeah.
After Polytechnic, maybe let's go to continue at the university.
No, I didn't.
Or at
have,
that time, it wasn't like that.
No, I didn't have any intention of furthering because the plan was to make money.
Okay. And you felt furthering to university wasn't worth it.
It was worth it, but I saw the need to make the money and then later continue with my education. Because of late, there are some online courses that you can do to further
To help, yeah.
your education. Yeah.
Okay. So like What did you start working right after?
Yeah,
Um,
like I said, I was in the system. I was doing everything that was available. Cause
just on the grind and on the hustle.
yeah, I did procurement. I like selling a lot.
Oh, okay,
I'm very good at selling. Yeah,
okay, okay,
that's marketing.
sure. So like
Yeah,
that's the line you told after that.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Then how did you transition from the Uber, so was it from the laptop repairs then to Uber, then
No,
to
I was doing all together.
interesting.
Yeah,
But then the
I was
hustle has
doing.
been crazy.
Yeah,
So
it's
like
been real. Yeah.
daytime you do the laptops or the evening Uber. Or how
No,
do you go
like
about
I
it?
have everything in my car, and then we also print stuffs and then all that. We have a graphic designing shop at Waterworks.
Okay.
So sometimes when I'm less busy, I go there to help. When there is no work, I go into the drive-in, and then other times too, I'm in my room studying. That's it.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So was it like during the polytechnic days, straight into that's where you began from, or how? Or right after polytechnic?
Oh, after Accra, I was in the business.
Right before you went to the poly.
Yeah.
Nice, 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 nice. So okay, now finally, from that, what inspired you to come into fish farming and to catfish
Okay.
farming? How
The
did
thing
that start?
was, my uncle was having a 60-acre land
Okay,
around the Weija site.
okay,
And then my dream was to, own my own farm, let's say like 1,000 acres, build a wall around it, have people working for me over there,
okay,
with houses built for everybody, and then we making sure that we attain some goal.
sure,
So
sure.
since my uncle had that land, I wanted to go into farming, but there was no money for that.
Mm.
So one day I met a lady that said she wanted to buy land. So I went to my uncle, told her I've gotten a buyer for the land. We sold 4 acres for the
Out of the
person
60 acres.
out of the 60 acres. And then
Okay.
the woman was saying, since I was the one that sold the land for her, she wants me to be her farm manager.
Oh,
So
okay.
we started excavating the land and then putting up our structures for the fish farm.
Ah, so the woman did wanted to do fish farm.
Yeah, fish farm, yeah. So that was what brought me into the system.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So how is the woman still in the business now?
Yeah, she's still in the business.
Oh, interesting. Then now I think
Oh,
how many years
it
is
been
this
it been 3 years now.
like with the woman's own right?
Yeah, with the woman's one, yeah.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. So then, how come you've gotten your own place now that you have a partner that you do your fish
Okay.
farm? How did that one to
Truth
come about?
truth be told, uh the site belongs to my partner.
Okay, like this
Uh,
new one.
yeah, this new one,
Okay,
Mr. Sam.
okay.
Yeah,
So we'll speak to Mr. Sam after we are done
yeah.
with this, so you get to know him
Okay. The site belongs to him,
too. Okay,
but I'm partnering with him so that we can develop the place, and then we can achieve
you
aiming
go
stuff
together.
together. Yeah,
Okay, okay. So he's also someone who is also passionate about fish
very
farming.
passionate. He's been to the business like 15 years now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and
Okay,
then he's been my mentor and a role model.
that's nice. That's we'll get to speak to Mr. Sam. Then we'll
Okay,
get to know about that. So
okay.
starting that has been 3 years now. So like, do you still manage the woman's farm or you stopped with that?
We still in communication. I sometimes go there, talk to him. She also imports stuff. I sometimes take some and then I distribute for her.
Oh,
That's
okay,
it. Yeah.
okay, okay. So now, like, let's look at fish farming. Starting, did you have any perception generally about farming before getting into the business, and like, how has it been so far doing farming?
Farming in general is a very lucrative business. I've known that since I was a child because my uncle owns over 100 acres in the Water region that he
Oh, okay.
uses for palm and then mango.
Mm.
Yeah, so we've been going to the village sometimes twice or once a week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I saw how lucrative it was, but I didn't know the fishing aspect until I met the lady.
The lady who
Yeah,
brought you into it.
yeah,
So it's like you were born in Accra. They used to go to your uncle's farm in the water
yeah.
region.
I was born in Accra. Yeah,
I'm asking because most of us, even the youth, for instance, we don't see farming as anything that is
the lie. Farming,
substantial. Yeah,
farming is very, very lucrative.
very, very lucrative. Okay, now
Yeah,
let's look at catfish farming. Starting now, it's been 3 years now, right?
yeah,
How do you see the catfish farming business?
very lucrative.
Mm.
Very, very. If you want to come into this business, you don't have to focus mainly on the profit margin.
Okay,
You have to have the passion before you can make something out of it.
okay,
We have so many farmers that have fishes in their farm that they cannot sell.
Yes, I get the
Yeah,
people normally complain
they
about
they have
having
stock
fishes.
fish that they cannot sell. But if you come to our site, we don't even have fishes to sell because we are even out of stock.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
people were coming, we were trying to get directions to the place, and people were like, "Oh, there is no fish. There is no fish."
yeah,
So yeah, it
yeah,
means there's a lot of market here.
yeah. There is market here because we know the business aspect of the farming.
Okay,
So we combine everything to bring an output. Yeah,
sure. So now the name of the business is Weija Farms, right?
with their farms here.
Okay, so now what does Weija Farms like? What are you guys into?
Oh, we are into selling of fish product.
Okay,
That's their feed, and then we're also into hatching.
okay.
And then we also hatch tilapia. I don't
Tilapia,
know tilapia. I don't know if you know of African arowana, supaku,
super good.
supaku.
No, no.
Okay, okay. We also have that one here.
Is it a breed of tilapia or a breed
No,
of
no, no, no,
famous
no.
what's that?
It a different breed altogether.
Like a different fish breed
Yeah,
altogether.
that's African arowana.
Oh, I
Well,
like
it's
to
a
see.
seasonal fish,
Okay, okay.
but most farmers in Ghana don't know much about it.
But like, is there demand for it in Ghana?
The demand is very high since it's a seasonal fish. When the fishermen men go into the river, then they get it.
Okay.
Like the kind of market that it has, like they sell it very fast
Hmm.
because the fishes normally come out in during the rainy season.
Oh wow.
They come out to breed, so it is during those times that the fishermen get them to sell.
Nice.
Yeah. So since we had the opportunity to breed them, we were able to sell quite an amount.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe you would have a look at that because I've not seen that fish before. Maybe I'll have a look
Okay.
at it. Yeah. So aside selling the fish, so you sell fish feed, you sell fingerlings.
Yeah.
Okay, then if the matured ones to you guys, so anything fish farm, you guys are into it.
We are into it. Yeah.
Okay, so for those watching us who maybe want to get fingerlings for their catfish, or maybe the anything, you guys can be able to help supply, right?
We can help them. Yeah.
Okay. So now, what is it that Weija Farms is doing different that we say other fish farmers aren't? Because people have fishes, no one is buying.
Yeah.
What would you say is the unique proposition for Weija Farms that makes them different for like other fish farmers here in Ghana?
Okay. The thing is, like I said earlier, most of them are much more into the profit
Okay.
than what they are putting into it.
Okay.
For us, what we normally do is we after we stock our fish, we make sure it reaches the table size, and then the market price is around that 20, 22, 25 cedis.
Okay.
But since we have other ways of feeding our fishes, when the fishes are ready and then a buyer comes that, okay, I'm willing to give 17 or 18 cedi,
Okay.
we put into consideration how many times in a year we can breed our fishes to attain table size before we sell.
Mm.
So after we calculate and then we see that we can at least make 30% profit
Okay.
or even 35 for like 3 seasons in production,
Yeah.
we'll go for it. Because if the customer come and then your fishes are about 6 months old, you're still basing on 25, 20 cedis and then they go. You still have your fishes in the pond, you still be feeding them with that same amount of feed that they eat in a month.
Yeah.
So putting together that sum of money or the feed that you are spending on them,
Okay.
if the fishes go out of your pond and then you restock, and then you make that small amount of money on it than waiting for a bigger margin.
Yes.
You find
Call
out
it
that you are even if I should sell mine for 17 or even 18 CD, and then you wait for another 2 months to sell yours for 20 Ghana or 25 cedis, you are losing.
Yeah.
And then on the second thought too, price has become very expensive.
Yeah.
But most farmers should sit down and then learn more about fish farming
Okay.
before they put their capitals into it.
Mm. Okay. Okay. So you advise people that if for someone wants to start,
Yeah,
they should like try and get more knowledge about it.
more knowledge. Yeah, before they invest into it.
Okay. So there's this dilemma. So most people want to start their catfish farm.
Yeah,
People start with fingerlings.
fingerlings, yeah,
Others also start with like the
juveniles
juveniles.
and jumbos, yeah.
And exactly. Which one would you advise a beginner to start with?
I would advise them for them to go with the juveniles or the jumbo,
Why?
because taking care of the fingerlings is a little bit hectic.
Hmm.
They may end up dying or something if you don't take proper care of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you talked about feeding. Since you guys also are into the sale of feed, so let me ask, do you like produce your own feed or how do you go about the feeding?
We produce our own feed, and then we also buy some of the foreign made ones
Okay.
like Ranan and some other ones that are in the
The
system.
street
Yeah.
and stuff. Okay. Okay. And people want to know the estimate. So now like initially what used to be the price of the feed and now what is the current price on the market and how much does your feed cost? Supposing someone
Initially,
wants to buy some.
initially, the price that we were buying Ranan last 3 months was around 130 or 128 or 130.
CDs
But for
for
now,
those the bag size.
for 20 kg or
10,
15 kg.
okay.
But for now, it has risen to 152 as at now.
Wow. 3 months ago it was around 130 and like now it's like 160 CDs thereabout.
160 CD, yeah.
130 CDs like increments.
Yeah. And then it's still going up.
It's okay. So now if people who are watching that want to start and want to get their feed and they want to come and buy some at Moja Farms, how much does it go for? Like can you give us the various price
Okay.
ranges?
Our local feed over here, uh, we don't produce the 2 mm, but we have feed that are meant for 3 mm, 3 mm and then above, up
Okay.
to like 6 mm.
6 mm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And like how much do that the prices? I want to know the pricing and
It's
stuff.
going for 130 and then 135 for now.
For maybe after the video we posted, the price would change because
The
now
price may change, yeah.
inflation is quite high in Ghana. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll link the contacts in the description side. If you would watch them want to some people want to buy some of their fingerlings, they can contact that or even the feed and other things, they can contact
Yeah,
that and
they
come.
can, yeah.
Okay. So now let's try and wrap up this conversation. So now would you advise people, those watching now, therefore want to start their own catfish farm,
Yeah.
would you advise people to get into the business?
I would advise, but before they go into it, they should try and then study more about it before, and then also know the business aspect of it before they venture into it.
When you say the business, what do you mean by the business aspect?
Like I said earlier, we entered purposely for the passion of it, and then also to make a profit.
Okay.
But if they want to go into it, they should first of all learn the business aspect of it.
Okay. Okay. But I wanted to do that understand like the business aspect in they marketing, being able to sell, being able to reach the target audience they have or how.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So if there is one advice you give to so normally there is a lot of unemployment issues in Ghana.
Yeah.
Most people are not looking at the aspect of let's say trying to get into farming, which might help. We are all looking for the white collar jobs. We are all looking for easy way to make money.
Yeah.
If there's any advice you give your peers, other people around, what would that be?
Oh, Charlie, farming money day inside.
Money the inside.
Like when I was driving boat or Uber or maybe selling gadgets,
Yeah.
the the money I was making over there, uh, I can't compare that money
Mm.
to what I'm making now
In fish farming.
in fish farming.
Okay.
Maybe it may not show in my surrounding, but
What do
this
you like? What do you like? Don't show your surroundings.
like sometimes as a farmer,
Yeah.
have you seen that the white collar job?
Mm-hmm.
I would dress like this walking in town. Somebody may be in coat.
Okay.
When somebody sees both of us working, they may think the
Perceive the other
person
one has
perceive
money.
that. Yeah,
Okay, I get a point. I get a point.
I hope I
I
hope
get
you
it.
get it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So what I'll say, there is profit in farming.
Okay, okay. So like, do you believe farming like is the future?
Is the future. Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. Because most people don't have jobs to do. They're sitting at home, applying for jobs and stuff. And some of that people are not looking at this option. Maybe for some, their parents or their brothers have like some farmlands around, but they're not looking at the option of going into it. But they feel farming, it's I don't know, it's for the aged and stuff. You
No,
get
it
it.
isn't.
Let me ask you one thing. So is it capital intensive to start a catfish farm?
Yeah, very.
How if you have to give an estimate of maybe supposing someone wants to start, I know you set up here you have like the earthen pond and
Yeah.
here. If someone wants to start, can you give an estimate how the person can start something? Not something as big as this, but something
If you
manageable.
want to raise a 1 ton, that's 1,000 kg of fishes.
Fishes, yeah.
Averagely, you may need 60 to 70 bags of feed to complete that cycle.
Wow, that's for like the 6 months duration.
That's a 6 month duration.
Okay.
And then aside that too, the water management, changing of the water
Hmm.
for the fishes to matters.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. So all these factors into the cost of it.
it
If you have
factors into the cost of it. Yeah,
so like if you want to start, you have to make sure you have to get constant supply of water
yeah,
to provide them and stuff.
that's it.
And looking at the water that they breed in, do they breed in any kind of water, or you have some specific water that won't help them?
Oh, you can breed in every kind of water. If only the components are okay, the pH, the ammonia, and everything in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you would look at specific those ones in the second video where we get to the farm to look at how you guys go about it, and we
Okay.
get to learn one or two things about that. Yeah.
Okay.
So we would wrap up this video here. We
Okay.
would speak to Mr. Sam, also get to get perspective about farming. Then yeah, we'll continue with the other forms of the video.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. So make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yes, consider the journey as you get into the second video.